Hello everyone, and I am making another video because in my last video, I'm not sure which order I'm going to put this in. I was looking at this one and I was starting to dig around in this one. This one was actually incubated. Sorry, I don't want to get water everywhere. Like that. I don't have one near me to show. Kind of like, and I totally messed that up. I'm trying to make a mess. Incubated like that. My new setup is just weird. I don't like it. I'm getting used to it. So I figured in my last video, instead of talking about this, we are going to fix this because this is constantly dry. I don't like this new setup, this new mix that I did back in, what was it, June? It was June. And I noticed this one hasn't really grown much. It's small, it's floppy. That's why I've put it in a little incubator thing, and it's still not doing all that the greatest. I know I've watered this and it's not really that wet. So what I'm going to do, and I figured might as well make a video of it, we are going to repot this in, I would say it's about 70-30, 70% perlite, 30% soil. It kind of looks like crushed up Oreos, doesn't it? I don't know why. Maybe I got food on the brain. Slightly damp. I don't know. Does anyone else feels their soil just to see how wet it is? No, just me. I'm weird. Okay, that's fine. I'm okay with being weird. And now we just need to find some place to put all of that in because I'm going to use the same container. So we're about ready to jump, but as we were getting into this, I'm actually talking about containers, and you all didn't need to know about my hoard of containers. That is why this conversation got a little odd. I don't like it. There's a lot of roots on the bottom, so I don't know if something happened. If this got, I want to say if this got too wet at one point and didn't really fully dry out. I don't know. I'm actually, trying to think, because normally I put, sorry if I'm out of focus, because out of shot, I normally have my setup a certain way that I know I'm, you know, kind of in shot. I'm actually going to rinse this out. Hold on. Be right back. Don't go anywhere. I actually have a crazy thought. Instead of like perlite at the bottom, I'm wondering if I can just use packing peanuts. I actually, I read somewhere where someone put this in the bottom of their bromeliad pot and they loved it. And I actually put it in my biggest bromeliad, and it actually, ever since I did that, it actually did really well. So I think I'm going to, and I don't have any room, I actually think I'm going to put packing peanuts. I'm going to break them up a little bit because they are kind of big, and put them in the bottom of that, because why not? I mean, this is really just drainage. I've not, there have been some times where I've not done drainage at the bottom. I think this is like a personal preference. So I've not noticed a difference either way. So don't feel like this is an absolute must, because it's really not. I think I just like this for extra security, just in case like the bottom's still sitting in water. I at least know that, you know, it's got a little bit before, I don't know what I'm saying. I think I just like this for extra insurance. I'm kind of putting a little bit more in here because they are kind of big, and stick it to my fingers. And I probably could have broken them up just a little bit more. It's not a big deal though. And it's sticking to my fingers. Okay. Ooh. Stop it. Okay. Okay. Okay, if you have like OCD texture issues, maybe not recommend that. Maybe have your little sister or your nephew break them up, because that's very that plucks a nerve. That plucks a nerve with me. I've noticed in my older age I'm very weird about certain things, certain textures. I'm sorry. It might take me a while to get used to this. If I keep up with this device, I might watch all of this back and be like, oh no, we are never using this device ever again. Which sucks, because I was really hoping that this would help with storage issues that I have, because my phone is just crap. Okay, that's roots down there. I was just making sure that whatever this was okay. I'm going to pull it off, because it looks kind of brown. Actually, we're just going to take all the roots off, because I don't like the bottoms of that. I don't like the bottoms of that at all. I might actually lose a leaf or two out of this now that I've done that, because it's pretty close and you can't see. I'm really sorry. This is bad. Don't judge me. This is kind of, you know, actually I'm going to take this one off. I actually might lose a lot of these outer leaves just because it's kind of close. It was kind of brown and I don't like it. I don't feel comfortable with that, but I am going to stick this leaf in with this along the side. This might be how I've killed it. Oh dear. This might be a what not to do to your African violets. Some probably would have like really taken that down. You know what? We're gonna go for it. We'll plant these on the side. I mean, this plant hasn't been doing anything in a really long time anyway. We might get away with that. And we'll just plant these leaves on the side. Actually, half the problem of why I can't see you is because my device is like so far away and I'm used to my phone being right by my face. And these protective mats is over top of it, so I'm trying to see, and I have the mat half propped up with another plant, and yeah, Heather does things just a little bit ghetto. Sometimes when you don't have a lot of money, you kind of have to go about things a little bit imaginatively. So yeah, that's why I have so many plastic containers in my room. We got to stick that in there. And I normally stick toothpicks to hold it up, and I only have one close by. Do I see another? Because I have a messy room. And that's why no one sees it anymore, because it's so messy. Toothpick. Do we have a toothpick? I don't know if I'm finding a lot of plants. No toothpick. Okay, we're just gonna try without a toothpick. Or we're gonna try with just one toothpick. We're gonna try. I've not done one of these videos, how I do leaves. If you want to get real serious about this, I mean, people will take knives and cut them like at a 45-degree angle. And you want like the angle so that it's facing up so that the plants grow upwards. I'm not that like picky or specific about things. I just go with it. Like, I take my fingernail and just kind of shorten it, because you don't want the babies to take longer to grow upwards, and I just stick them in the pot. Like, why make things difficult? It's a hobby. It's supposed to be fun. If it works for you, keep doing it. I mean, there is no sense in being like, I gotta cut at a 45-degree angle and it's gotta do this, and I honestly don't tell anybody, but I don't even do that whole alcohol on orchids kind of thing where you have to like put, you know, disinfect things. I have a few times, but if it's gonna catch a cold, it's gonna catch a cold. I mean, you know, it's gonna do what it wants to do. I probably have way too many leaves in this, so you probably shouldn't do what I'm doing. But we're gonna go with this anyway because that's what I do. And because if these separate from this, I will have no idea where this came from, why I have it, and where, so it's probably just easier to keep it all together. So yeah, so I'm actually going to like let this just hang out before I put this on top of it. Kind of whatever, just to kind of let any moisture kind of evaporate just a smidge before I incubate it, just in case I got things a little too wet. Just in case. But anyway, that's that. We're going to check on this and hope for the best. Actually, like that, it actually looks like if I plant these correctly, it does kind of look like it's doing really well. If you like turn them and space them correctly. See, ta-da, we just made a whole new plant. Ain't that genius? Just ignore that little toothpicky thing. And we'll like, this is really getting too silly. I probably should just like not do this so late at night. Cause it is 2:47, but you know, this is my normal working hours. But anyway, so we'll check on this at a later time. Hopefully it continues to thrive, or it thrives better than what it has been, and hopefully it does well just as much as the chosen one, which hopefully you've seen that before this one, or it gets uploaded sooner than this one. I'm not really quite sure. I think I'll have that one uploaded before this one. But anyway, thanks for watching.